Hey and welcome back to my stream. I am voiced banned. I were just spending a little bit time with a kid in rec center. I just wanted to be gentle. For some dumb reason I were just joking around, you know, that they said come, but obviously I did not mean anything about come. And you can already tell by what happened today that they really are fucked up today. At least it's not the worst about this, but I mean this is really of a bad shit. Further bans might be longer or permanent, and I'm banned since 23/11/14/14/42, and obviously the information can be told here. And this is for harassment, discrimination, or hate speech. I were never doing this to this kid. For the fuck's sake. I actually treated this kid with respect. He were kept on saying B word to me. And actually I did not harass, discriminate, or hate speech. And this is saying that I'm the victim. I'm actually really disappointed of that the recroom voice moderation blames me for this, while the kid that was actually doing it towards me were never getting this. What? I'm actually gonna send this to recroom because I believe I actually have proof of it, but I did not have proof of this. Okay, let me describe what happened. So recently inside of that I were in rec center. I were absolutely just, you know, hanging out as always, and I were asking about full body's experience, and I were hanging out with some people and made new friends. And once upon that, there were a toxic kid saying B word to me and cursing, and so people kept on asking what their kid or their kid's age were, because this was really just of an really discriminational harassments. And they kept on saying that I gotta come or come, which I did joke about saying come, which wasn't really sexual for a speech. I were not really caring about what they said to me, since I actually just took it calmly. And for some reason, whenever he gave me this like serial comic like I were just really just hanging out with this guy. Even though he were kinda saying the B word over discriminal at me, I were just fine. I were just making him feel a little bit welcome, even though the other people were like, bro, you're so like harassing his person. Yes, this is really dumb. I'm actually the victim. He were the one that doing it. And for sure there were people there knowing this and seeing this happening. Well, it's not because of that. And I believe it might not be him, because this is voice moderation. You see, it says voice moderation system identification language, which violates our code of conduct, harassment, discrimination, or hate speech. Further bans can be longer or permanent. And obviously I will get back around this time. But this doesn't mean that, yeah. So obviously when I look at this, it says that it's discriminatory hate speech, and it says literally here, and it says notes that it is harassment, discriminatory hate speech, which I did not do. I actually did talk about what they did. And how they're targeting the wrong target is the hilarious part, because you can imagine a toxic kid, you just talk to them calmly, you just hang out with them, you wanna just make them a little bit feeling welcome, and so I hope they understood what I tried to do, which they probably wouldn't, because they might think I'm a creep. And then I just were, yeah, I were talking to them, I were hanging out with them. They gave me like this like comic book. So obviously the second frame before they were like, you know, before it became black, they were just giving me, you know, that Jumbotron series comic book, which obviously is on the table, like this table on the wall in the like projector room. He were like on this, grabbing this, and then he gave it to me, and then I tried to grab it as always, and I can tell that this is not from somebody else. You see, voice moderation does hear what you speech, so like we say, like for example what you say around your mouth. So they're just like, yeah. And why I'm hating something is a good question. I did not do. So yeah. Okay, well, I think I gotta go to the link that they're saying right here. Yeah, I hope that I can at least do. But I at least hope that it's possible, but then I gotta go to this website, which I mean, can take a while. Oh. And hope it's gonna be accepting this. Yeah, I will uphill, but I search up this like link, you know. But obviously it will take a little while to do. Okay, so first off I gotta sign the code, which I went. Should I put like those like letters, like cap letters? Because I do not know, but I will do. Because apparently it is like that. Okay, so I think it's right. 6A9, yeah, I've got a 689 PG Co AHF, yeah. Yeah. Next. Okay, email. I'm gonna think of what my email was. Wait, so what's in the message that I need to fill? I do it on the like mobile right now, actually. Okay. Okay, so should I have like the live link to it? I would, if you would like to include an attachment, please first upload it to a video or image sharing sites such as YouTube or Ingor and include the link. Well, that means I gotta go to my stream literally proving this. This is obviously of a risky one because they might not going for this. But obviously this is really questioning if it's gonna be. Okay, great. Well, I'm gonna actually copy this link in case if I need it anyways. Yeah, 23 or 24 hours, but obviously 24 hours. But luckily I would not be that, like, you know, because at least I start the stream around the time whenever I got banned, so this is not worse. But just that I gotta need to wait at least 2 hours after school. Yeah. But I mean, we will say, well, it doesn't say 33 hours. It says seconds, but it looks like 33, yes, it does. But I mean, it's really like Recroom's fault that this actually happened because, bro, there were a kid swearing B-word towards 2 people, and me included. And sadly I didn't have proof of this, because I didn't do a Twitch stream before doing a, you know, YouTube stream, what I usually did in the past, but I usually just do a Twitch stream when I feel I got enough time for it. But it doesn't require proof because, I mean, yeah, I hope he gets banned. Because for sure people were arguing about it and water kicked him as well. But he didn't get water kicked for some reason. And I'm not really sure why I tried to hang out around him anyway, but like still I tried to be a nice guy. Just wanna make him at least just less triggered. But I know in the time or just at the end it's just gonna be worthless anyway, because he's just gonna do it the next rec center anyway. Because there's those kids that never listen and just keeps on saying words that they're not knowing what it means of. Yeah. Yeah, schools is actually... Yeah, well, I can draw. I can do a hope shot, I can drink some water. I can't stop listening to this music, I can't judge the music volume. But, okay. But in hopes it should be like, yeah, I should try to draw, at least they allow drawing. I mean, if drawing wasn't even a thing in Rec Room, what would you do if you were banned? Like, seriously. But still, they have to let us build some way, like, I don't know. I mean, there were a glitch one time ago that I could do. Triangle. I'm thinking of maybe making the full body. That should be for sure. Like, what my thoughts gonna be. Oh. Wait, can I do this? Yep, I can do. Give me that pencil. Full body is gonna be like this. Hello, I'm voice banned sadly. Apparently recroom voice banned me today. Here's the proof. They said that our enhancement, discriminal, hate speech is less people or person, obviously. And I do not believe what I'm reading. Reading this is just making me absolutely feel a disappointment growing out of my mind telling, yeah, well, what's the joke? I need literally something, but at least I kept my skin. So yeah, along with it, I guess. I remember the times when I were usually banned. I mean, I can watch those streams, I can watch streams and then interview their reactions to whenever I were banned in a, stream, If Fox News talks about Fox, what to do BBC? Doing the alphabet. The alphabet. I think they're talking about the alphabet. Or barbecue. I think barbecue. No, not barbecue. I don't think it's barbecue. Big black. Oh, those things. Bruh. This is gonna be like the full body idea, right? Bruh, it's just gonna look like this, right? Imagine being banned the day before the full body gonna be released, but drawing the full body expectations on the same day before it happens. Can you try to draw my profile pitch? I tried to draw the full body expressions because, I mean, why not? Because they're gonna release it soon today or soon tomorrow. I mean, I don't know which time. I'm just gonna hope it's really at the morning of tomorrow. Because I don't wanna wait till Thursday. Because that would be just boring. It's just the hype I had for this day, just I just imagine myself showcasing my latest Rick.net images, being hanging out in Rick Center, talking to people, questing and everything. But instead I'm banned. Knock knock. I got no door, so pretty much Roomieverse is really out of nowhere gone. I wonder still why Simon were going inside this multiverse. Because, I mean, I know that knock knock, who's there? Oh, look, the bucket like this. I'm gonna receive your bucket. Gonna just throw that away. There. Axe. Oh, look. Oh, it's a parasite. Nice. Yeah, it's stuck there now. Oh yeah, this gonna make me oh. Bro, I hate that damn respawn point. Bro, let it dig some holes over there. Oh, never mind, it just... Okay, it kept on dying, man. I have to keep on throwing this bucket and just making it go somewhere on the wall. Just... That's fun. Try dancing. Why am I having this mirror with me? I can crash by this mirror. And the funny thing is, customizing do not work. Recroom Plus do not exist. Just your ban appeal thing. Got it. Okay, got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Wait, I'm voice banned. How am I speaking? How am I speaking right now? That's voice moderation, but like my voice is still activated. Don't say I'm gonna receive like a voice ban after this, because it would not make fun of it. And as you might see, I have this very off shirt, you know, this really birdy shirt. If I'm getting arms or legs, what's gonna be underneath there? Rec Room, answer us. What will you do about skirts? People will look underneath them. What will they do about that? Did they have a plan B about this? Because there's like, you know, those like surface underneath. Yeah, I kind of do, but like I did not match the color. Look, I'm looking like fluffy VR because of the hair and the way that I have the glasses, but it's black ears and black hair, and like it looks emo over here, but then so bright colors right here. Just what a mix, isn't it? Bright black colors, that's a mix of depression and happiness. Wow. Beautiful. So beautiful. I got a child. I got no child. I got nobody in here. I remember the time when I could patch the watch menu glitch. Like the, you know, that ban appeal thing? Because somebody will like writing to me at the same time, and whenever they did, I could actually go to the watch menu. But my question is, if that's gonna work anyways. That's really a question of an answer that I need to know. But we never know. I'm just gonna pour some water on this, man. What the hell? It's so dirty right here, man. Somebody gotta clean this mirror, because they patched this like mirror glitch with its illnesses or so. But I guess they patched the random mirror crash glitch whenever you look at it and use the watch menu, but like still it's still in the game. So PS4 players, be aware, man. And drinking water in this position is really dangerous. You know, the mirror insult me. Just wanna see if you're brave enough. How am I gonna insult you? You're too nice to that. No. I don't see a reason why I gotta do that. Unless, I don't know. But I wanna thank Transformer for giving advice what I should do in the thing, you know. I forgot to say that. Oh god. What can I do while I'm bored? I can listen to recroom music, I can play with these cups, I can play like this thing, I can ham the thing, I can put an really cursed creation with them, I can make this one have arms and leak. Now it's leaking. Throwing those and then being depressed. But my question is, why is there no respawn point for the maker or markers? Bruh. I'm just gonna drive a little bit gently on the surface. I mean, I can play like other games for sure. I mean, I do have like Gorn, for example. I love Gorn. I love Gorn actually. Because of that, I put so much intensive like fighting in it, but then I might die over and over again. Which I usually like to do. I just like to see how I'm just dealing with fighting invasions. Which I never sometimes succeeds, but you never know. It's just intense. Okay, what colors do I have? I have blue, dark blue, yellow. Do I have yellow? Yellow? No yellow. I have black, but I have no yellow. What the hell? I need actually yellow. Yellow. Yellow, black, white, pink. Yellow do not exist apparently. Why couldn't they just put like the multiple pencils so you could at least have more colors so you don't have to waste ink just placing those? I mean, I understand the rainbow they're trying to make, but like adding this in middle of two bright colors. Thank you, myself. So let's add the ears for sure, which gonna be like this. So let me see how I can't see the ears. Oh shit. Okay, well somebody gotta be inside my ear to see my ears, but I have nobody, so that's gonna be looking awful. But okay. For sure I wouldn't mind that. Truth or dare? Truth, 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 please. Truth. 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 What's your opinion on your family? They're good. I mean, in the child room, I were thinking of my family as a bad thing, but obviously I understood how more important they were, because yeah, understanding the backflash or the story about my family obviously made me understand how they did all to protect me, and that didn't I know, because I got to know this when I got my trauma, when I told about it at least, and then they told the thing to me. Just okay. Yeah, I mean, I guess I have black flash or so, but yeah, I mean, couldn't I get to know the story, like seriously? So I could at least see some like profession, true like meaning to why my family's there. But I mean, it wasn't okay. There. I think there. There. Trips and falls down. Trips and falls down. You mean trips or falls down? Or falls down. Right? Seems like it's not like Jumbotron music. Why is there no Jumbotron music? I just realized there's no Jumbotron, no Stunt Runner. Become immortal. Become immortal. Why would you die? Why would you choose to die already? No. I wanna become legend. In some sort of way. Learning from my journey. Become stronger. Why? Because I don't know. I mean, it sounds better as an option. Why would you consider liking to die? Why would you choose death of being immortal? I know the suffer of being immortal. It's boring. But isn't it better to have an experience a little bit for a longer time while seeing the other ones just... I mean, you must help life sometime. Being immortal makes you able to sacrifice yourself without dying. It's a heresy, like Deathpool did, but I mean Deathpool died a lot of times. And I think I placed the nose a little bit along the way. No, I see the problem. Whap, whap. Right? Yeah. I don't know, not surely. But in real life I am, because I haven't found love there yet. Online is just, I don't know, it's somewhere, but it's never gonna be an answer to what my future love gonna be like. But you know, the chances it can happen, but just that you never will continually. It's just not an option. It's just a chosen like option if you don't have one in real life, but just like yeah, I don't know, I'm just a little bit alone, you know, that might put me in some vibes. Mm. I mean, I just were hyped to ask people questions, you know, and just to hang out in Rec Center a little bit earlier than usual just led to this happening. Just because of one guy being that I were reported for. Ridiculous. I think they might took it on the wrong guy, or that it was an error. I think it was an error. I believe it is an error because it would not been me, since the hate speech was told by him. And the system might just like targeted the wrong guy. I don't know really how they managed to, but I could tell that the guy that was beside me was not despawning, or at least, you know, before the black screen came. So for sure he wouldn't been. Yeah. Just because something. But obviously it was 2 minutes or a few minutes later after the thing. Like, you know, might remember whenever in the live stream with the 200 views, I believe. And I had a lot of fun with 662. Like whenever I were around and said kids and comments, so they thought I said things and acted a little bit sexually. Behaviors and content I were then restricted with. Which could be a little bit true, but fact is the other people were doing it as well, and for a during that pretty much was similar to mine. And I don't know really what else to say beside Rec Center being just like the furry hangout place whenever absolutely a voice band there. Sensitive. Extremely sensitive. And I'm not really sure what to say about that. Oh god. Well, that's fine, I guess. Because I mean, it's not a big deal. I guess recroom is not gonna let me public this anyway, so it's fine. I understand it. I do not have... Okay. Yeah, I'm bored too. Well, what should I draw of? I mean, I made this, but like I'm literally limited with what I have. So, you know. Hangman. Oh, that's a game. Island. Hangman is this thing, right? Bup, 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 bup. Yeah. Like that thing. What about the hangman? What? Thanks. Okay, let me throw those. So I can keep those in progress. Let's see. Thanks, but like I currently banned Sally, which yeah, it's growing in success. It does. From that, I changed it a little bit on my topics. Yep, I saw the difference by the views and the gains. It seems like people want me to be happy and extremely just making fun. That's experience, and obviously doing things really important for people. And asking people like questions, that's good to do. I mean, It's for sure. What makes you to be interested in drawing arts? To draw things that people don't draw for me, like for example my character, but obviously I'm interested of it because it lets you show out your creativity that you have inside your mind in some way that might not look similar, especially on the beginning or the way that you at least started as, but it grows as better as you learn, which is what I learned from other people, inspire how they build it up, and so without their learning me, but obviously sometimes I required it too. But it was because of one topic I learned the most of the building in recroom was because of wall. I were creating a map called soft wall, which gained a couple of views, and I mean thousands, which was in recroom. And one of the few famous YouTubers were showing up there, and you can guess who it is. Fluffy VR. Fluffy VR just went there and just, checked out the place. He were not really asking about the wall really, he were just meeting up me there. What was the question? To use anything, or would it be? I don't know. Gonna need to read that question. To make everything perfect in everything and every single way it possible can, which means that I want peace in the world. I want to make everything balanced, which can't be done, but if it could be done, I would not been in this hacker situation. Instead, I would just been like a regular talent gamer with fair topics and everything, just living my entire just life in peace, just continue my streams like that. Instead, Rec Room were somewhere of a cause to it, but there were not a blame to the huge impact of it, because it wasn't they couldn't do anything because they didn't know this hacker existed. And so I had to do something about it. And some features that you think of is using that website to have it. They're using other websites instead, which pretty much I do not know either. Only thing I do know is that one of them were an application verified by Rec Room for some sort of reason, which I don't understand what that means. Because how can Rec Room apply to this? Like this glitch that makes you able to gift anyone anything without you have to pay with tokens. This is like an infinity token glitch. And also it could bypass golden items as so. And I don't know really if it was true, because they just showed profiles with like people with golden items or gifted. Oh. I mean, it can be previewed by anyone. I have like showed NSVW things. Obviously, I do NSVW things commonly. But the common one that obviously is my favor is still gonna be a little bit of the war content, which pretty much some people call NSVW as, even though I might be a deny of it. It's not even been an hour. It's just 2 minutes till it's an hour has been passed away. And actually, yeah, actually it says actually game ban. So this is just a ban, regular ban. But it says it is a voice moderation system defecation. So wait, shouldn't it say voice game ban, voice moderation, or moderation voice ban, or whatever thing it is, instead of game ban? Because if I would read this, I would say that would been like somebody that's been reporting me for this. Like how somebody said that Rabbit was a victim to this. Or, you know. Damn it. My board. Oh god, where do you live now? I live in Sweden. I always been since I were born. I wanna appeal my ban. Rick would be like, you have. Me wanna wait 5 minutes. They're being like, you gotta wait 12 hours. I wanna have this code. Recroom be like, you gotta go to this website. Me, is this surely me? Use the code. Okay. So I hope that the code is right, but I did one of my day job challenges, and this forbid me from grinding. Yeah, probably. Which I hope hitmans don't do. Gulp. I can make a comic book in the board. Like, I can spend time to make a comic book. That's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, I wanna do that. But I wanna keep this. I wanna keep this. I wanna look at this. What am I gonna start with? The first page. What is my thought? My character. apparently. My character is, apparently. And I'm guessing this can go pretty good, so I'm just gonna do is to arrange a little bit of this, like, little content, hoping that I can have a little bit left of and make the rest of it clear. With magic it should make it good. So we never know what the comic will be. Yeah, Tesson is pretty much of a cat I had in the past. I remember her. She were one of my favorite ones. She were always like kind, at least when being held, and compared to the other one that always were like aggressive. She were really aggressive. I mean, 2020, no, 2016, 2006, I mean, because it was my age she were in, or even above, I might say. I do not remember. I forgot what age she had. Apparently. I think 16 or 17 she turned before dying. Or passing away, I mean. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't know. Surely. I mean, I can do a Twitch stream there I just like play Gorn, but like I will do that for... I think I will do it when it hits at least 5 p.m. for me. Because this might be a little bit of a boring thing to watch on. Yeah, I usually do a lot of feet art, but obviously I have decreased or increased in my art style factor, because there is two things that comes to whenever I wanna like at least do something and haven't done it digitally. There is a chance I sometimes forget how to draw, and I sometimes can't even draw like how I used to, or forgets about how I used an art style, which then makes it turn a little bit like this instead of this way I was supposed to do. You know, it looks like I say mile here, and here it says mil. That's like after, and that's before, and that's really just messed up. Can I use this like pencil Can I modify my pencil by this? I wanna modify my pencil. I wanna modify my pencil. I wanna create the cyber looking pencil. Just yeah, let's go. We got the really detailed pencil. It helps us to see where we drawing. It's not helping. Oh no. But did you know that if a sticky object is attached to an object, I believe there is a chance it doesn't respawn the object that has a respawn on it. But this only affects on photos especially. And I believe it's the sticky object itself that has to be like the one that having the respawn point, not the one that actually had the respawn point, because they're gonna respawn anyway. There's no filter for that. That's for sure. Oh, what the? No. Where's my pencil? It went through the floor? No way. Oh, there it is. Sweden. Yeah. Sweden. Where's the other one? Wait, where's the... Oh, wait. It might work. Wait a second. Wait a second, I got an idea. Okay, so I use these two piles. I can make an unable respawn point to those. So that's kinda smart, I guess. So that those two cannot respawn, I think. Until, you know, they're being moved, because that happened to the water bottle. Yeah, it's true. It's true. I'm discovering physics right here. It's like being in Yale. Trillz, you're not funny. You know that, right? You're not funny at all. It was a kid that was toxic. Oh, thanks that you tell that. Because then I got proof then. What a threat. Yeah, I know. I know who this is. Trillz were... Wait, he's called Ice Franz Crow right now, or Franz Crow XV, which is somebody else as a nickname, which is not funny at all, considering that him, Ice Franz Crow, were literally dying yesterday. That was not actually fun, and it just shows really disrespectful. Just what? Don't you say. Okay, what did you show up here? Trillz? Whose father haven't died? What about your father? Wasn't you traumatized when your father died? Remember that. Yeah. And I remember him being absolutely traumatized and crazy after that his father died. That's for sure. And it's not hilarious. Yeah, and can you just tell the reason why you show up here today? And not sticky crab throwers or some like adults. From all of the choices, they send you to show up here. Which was the one that actually caused the whole thing to happen, actually. The fact is, how dare you? They don't have time talking to you. Useless? You call me useless? What about you, my guy? What about you? Nobody asked you to show up here saying that I'm useless. What about your father? What if you called your father useless? It seems like you forgot about him. Is that useless? I'm actually having enough of what you say right now because I wanna speech up what I have in my head, and from that I know from you past. You were the cause to this all to happen from the beginning. Because apparently that I got voice banned for being hate speeching, discriminal harassment, which is actually false. I were dealing with somebody that was actually all of this telling B word to me. And this is actually often, that whenever somebody gets banned, but like they're banning the wrong person. Just literally there were a kid. They were calling him kid and asked him age, and he were kept on saying B word, and he did not answer their question of what his age was because he said B word against us. And they tried to vote kick him, but nobody were doing so. But I guess they did after it. And yes, you got 8 times banned. Do you remember the worst one? My worst one was for at least 10 or 5 or 6 days, I believe. I think 4 days is the longest. I do not remember, but I have some couple of streams. Yeah, 6 days I believe, or either more. I remember something about 10 days, but it might be false because I'm unsure about it. Because I remember 4 days being obvious one, for a main reason that it was, itself. Just, I don't know why, but recroom to ban you if you're getting too much reports about something, and it was because of the war room. I were like doing but it's for me 22 hours. I gotta need to wait at least 8 to 6 hours till there unbans me. So I'm gonna wait, and I actually don't mind if I'm banned for at least 24 hours, because I will be back at tomorrow. Look back. This is an inter-range game ban. This is 22 hours, 42 minutes, and 50 seconds. And it's discriminal hate and hate speech. And future bans might be longer than this. And this being 24 hours. 24 hours for being not discriminal at all. Hate speeching at all. Just because you were around somebody that did so. Okay, so you can't just be kind and just like, yeah, I don't care if somebody's speech hates on me, you split it out on me, just, I can't take that. Instead, recroom had to be so, oh yeah, you're the freaking one that said this. Puts me in dorm room, and I thought like, what is that sound? Please do not say. Yeah. But I mean, I have been banned for NSVW, but that's an foreign room that I had, which actually was a good one to keep in real. But obviously it was absolutely unnecessary. Hello. Hi. Imagine being falsely banned for being harassing, discriminal, or hate speeching. Just why, recroom? I did not even say any shit. I were told to be a bitch by a kid. By a kid that did not answer a simple question that some people asked them. What's their age? And what they said was B word. Pointed the golden gun at me. And kept on giving me water for some reason. Actually, the only thing I hold was actually a water bottle, and then he gave me like this like comic book from Laser Tag Fan. You know, that series comic book that you obviously just throw around. Those like decorations with like, I don't know, those things. And yeah, I mean, I hope so. But I mean, it's sometimes that I'm getting louder than that. But yeah, I usually calm, but this time I pretty much just like, I just wanted to speak with people, talk to them about full body inspections. And I remember two people saying, I think they were saying that they're pretty much excited, but mostly that they're not knowing if it's surely gonna be an experience or not, but they really wanna give it a try, but at least to see how it looks. And then they told about what they're gonna be like, the mess in rec center, etc. And if I can keep on like getting this type of troubles, just, well, I started to draw around 8 age, at 8 years old age, or I believe so, or 13 as for sure, 13 or 12 or 11, but around the 10th. So teenage age, but I do believe much earlier than that, but it's around 10 age. But in rec room I were doing this pretty much when I were 13 and 14. What do you mean by it staying second? Yeah, because this is actually the chicken hands, if you didn't know. This is actually the chicken hands, which I actually bought because of, you know, the fingers, some people call them. And yeah, I pretty much wanted to have this skirt or this dress and the fingers because I want to see how they're gonna look like if the full body releases tomorrow. And for expectations, I wanted to draw how my character wanted to look like, but the fact is I'm here right now and I do not have the color yellow or green. Oh. And for sure I cannot use camera, but if I do at the mirror, you know, PS4 players crash, and I do all the time. I do in rec center, dorm room, and I also do crash if I use a watch menu against the menu. And yes, makeup pen is unallowed. I do have makeup pen permission if I actually get banned, for example, inside dorm room while being inside dorm room. We say, for example, you are in dorm room creating with makeup pen and then obviously you get banned. You will keep your friends and makeup pen if you hold it until they're despawning. But you can't really use the makeup pen, I think. Unless some things, I guess. Unless, yeah. But I believe that you can't grab the makeup pen if you drop it. That's for sure. And same with the camera. So pretty much if you have the camera you can't really use it, because considering this glitch with the mirror just makes it a dangerous option. It makes it just like a choice if you wanna just end your gameplay, like snapping around a mirror just freezes the game and then crash. For some people this is really I don't know. The time is 5 minutes or 6 minutes over 4 and I gotta need to take cookies. I'll be right back in about like 2 minutes or 1 minute or so. Give me a second. I'm back. I'm actually black. I'm actually back. I didn't say I'm black. Wait, did I say... I tried to say I'm back. Hello. A little fun glitching in dorm room. A little fun glitch in dorm room. Yeah. Well, what is it? There's a little glitch, yeah. Phasing into the water. Give me water. Give me water from the mystical mirror. Yeah. It's leaking. Then you'll hack. How old are you? I'm 17. Turning 18 next year. Oh no, dummy. Dummy. I'm 8, I'm turning 9. You kind of speak good English for an I mean, that's for sure. I thought you were at least around 13 or so. Oh. Oh. You never know. And by the way, I got hacker issues as well. Not like those, you know, those like it's just that I'm being targeted by different hackers at the moment, which kind of is making me you spell English with E, not E. I can actually not spell. I mean, I know how to spell it. Wait, I can use the chat. Wait, then I can do a lot of things. Like, for example, I can use this coding that I learned a while ago. I learned this for a while ago. Yeah. Actually, that's a good suggestion, because English comes from YouTube. Actually, most of the YouTubers use English, and that's how you learn English as well. It's why YouTube is a good app for that, but obviously, beside that, you learn, oh, you speak air. Oh, nobody have speak air there. And I wonder still why the chat bubble or the chat thing is foggy. Like PS4. Yeah, sprite index. Yeah, that one do I know. There's 47 sprites index. I have learned that from, you know, learning from how many there are and counted each one. And there is like at least wait, I can actually well, it seems like you can't sub the index, and you cannot look at profiles, so you can't do that. Wait, what about party chat? Okay, I can't create party chat. So this is kinda useless. Show me the room. I do not wanna show the room. Let's party up. With who? With who? I'm locked inside something that called ban dorm room. It looks like my dorm room, like before I were editing everything. At least the news version. Latest, at least. What's the reason for your ban? This is actually a false ban, but apparently they're verificating a voice moderation system, which said that I were apparently not doing any of this. There were a kid calling me a B with the word B, and you might know It's a dog in London. In England, you call this dog. No, it's a female dog in England. It also means as well. And there is like a way to like bypass, you know. But I do believe I can say the word. Oh, it does actually patch it. Okay. Well, I can't say bitch. What if I want to say the dog, female dog version of England? I mean, for sure that could have been... Yeah, that's a question. Well, that's gonna be interesting because I did not expect that. So obviously there were a toxic kid that said the B word to me and some stuff. And yeah, and there were like just like people asking about this kid's age, why he said this word continuously against me and some people, but he kept on saying the same word. And then he said I gotta go away, and threatening me about being not in that area with him, with the freaking confetti gun. Golden skinned confetti gun, which I literally skinned and gave to him before he even showed up there. And then he just said the B word towards me, along with two friends. That was like, whoa. What a bad start. Just, bruh. And I already knew this would not go well, but I wanted to give this kid a try to learn what he's doing. And at least make him happy in some way, and so calm him down in possible ways, which I usually do when somebody like are toxic. Since they wanted me to come over, and guess what they wanted me to do? They went to the water machine and wanted me to drink 2 gulps of water. 2 bottles. Along with him, just... Bitch. And let me guess why he said bitch to me. Because I look like a female dog. Now I make sense to it. Now it makes sense a little bit, but like still, I do not think it exists. Racist? No. Racist does not exist. Wait, it does exist. Oh no. 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 What have I said? I do not think that is... that doesn't work. That doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. I wanna look at the... Yeah. I know. It works. It works well. Well, I made space. You see. If I try with different verbs, there is... You see, those that turns into ghost are the ones available as, yeah, styles. So I can like find my way to find some unknown ones. Like what is D, for example? Is that existing? So I know it is U, B, B, R, L? No, I. I was also one, right? Right? Am I right? I think I'm right. Because I remember from the stream there I learned this. There were a guy using also that, and it was some capture, I guess. And BR is making space between the letters, that's for sure. So it's not a big difference. Yeah, it works. So U is for the underline, B is for vertical or something, or big letters, cappings. I is for vertical, I think, and BR is for spacing between the letters. So like vertical then. And then I remember there were a way to size your characters, like there were, you know, that one that I use, sub, which doesn't mean that it's going to be sub, like, yeah, it says little hey. Hello there, hey. I cannot see that. Why? Coach. Cause that is pretty much of a bad idea. Hello, Mellow. Hi. Because did you know that I have sent a pill and pretty much put this invite or like live stream as an proof instead of an, you know, icon, you know, thumbnail. So just because I don't know really. And obviously I've been waiting 2 hours, nearly 2 hours, and I start to, yeah, I actually do. I start to feel alone around my place, alone with my plants. I wanna touch some grass outside this dorm. This is, yeah, I'm stuck in dorm and somebody were banning me for something that I didn't do, but somebody actually did this against me, but like I got their ban instead. Somebody manipulated the system to banning the wrong person for discriminality and harassment and hate speech. I did not any of this. If I were hate speeching, I would said comments, which I did against somebody that had something negative around what they said about me. Well, we do not know what player's name is because I do not remember their name. Because I do not have username, you know, those name tags on in-game. But sadly we do not know the imposter until I get back to Rec Room. But it says that it's username, and it's banned since 2023, 11/14, 1442. It's hilarious, it happened on the same date as the same hour, 1414, and 1414 is 28, and 28 plus 42 is 70, actually 70. 70 plus 11 is 81, and 2 multiple with 3 is 6. And 6 plus 81 is 87. But I fucked up with this. Well, 2087. Oh my god. 87. So 2 multiple with 3 is 6. 11 plus 6 is 17. 17 plus 14 is 30. No? What? 30. 13. No? What? What? How much was it? 17 plus 14. 31. 31, yeah. 31 plus 14. 45. No, 40. Yeah, 45 it is. 45. No, 45. What? 45? 17, 30. Okay, well, we're just gonna count from here. 42 plus 14 is 56. 56 plus 14 is 80. And then 80 plus, no, what the hell? I have a counting math. Wait, I have a counting math. Wait. I need to write it down somewhere. Okay, how much is it? Okay, 42. Uh, 70 plus 11, which is 81. Multiple or plus with 6, which is the one with 2 multiple with x 3. Yeah, I do. $87. I managed to have 87 in this. But I mean, for sure this shouldn't be like multiple, but like 20 is over here. And I feel like multiplications should be added there, because I don't want to count that one. Plus it's 20, which is pretty much the number of 20. And 20 plus 20 is 40. So it becomes 43. Yeah, and I do things in dorm room like talk to myself, I draw, I do things, I explore things, I talk with people, I look at things, I look at myself, I touch myself in non-real God body. And I managed to clothe myself in the emo dress as the colors had to switch itself. Combination of depression and happiness because of bright colors, but it was of a mistake. Oh god, I'm a bird fox. Oh no, I'm a hybrid. You know those Teslas? I got hit by the balls. Oh god. Oh no, a fanboy has been banned. I'm here. I'm alone with my dummy. Bob, I wanna know if I can listen to my, like, bands. I cannot use my makeup pen. If you have yourself banned inside your mirror, No, so like for example, you use your makeup pen, use your makeup pen used to create things in dorm room, and we say you get banned while using it. You will keep your makeup pen as long as you hold it, but when you drop it, you cannot pick it up. And so you have to do something about that, and yes, I'm not alone. My heart is warm, but I'm really not alone from what has to come from what I'm inside of. The dark side of it is I got hackers around me. Yeah. And those hackers are not really friendlies, because they're against me because of a reason that I'm being talented, and so many other hackers have been told about that that I have been defeating such much, since no player has been doing so, and to being reported about this caused a lot of other groups of hackers to be like, yeah, that's truly disappointing, but like I accept this ban, but like I hate the way that they made this up like this, which was never happening, because I were in a situation there somebody actually discriminated and harassed me with a very discriminatory word. Bitch. He called me bitch. He actually called me bitch multiple times. He kept on saying that. People were asking his age. He were not saying it. Instead, he said a B word. You know, I said already. And I'm really not really meant it, because, you know, there is a London dog that you can call bitch, which is a female dog in London. Thank God it actually exists, because otherwise that guy would not been such a lucky little prey. But he were the one that actually discriminated me. I were absolutely doing nothing. I were doing the right. I were hanging out with him. I were spending my time. I got water from him. He said the B word. I were not saying fuck off. He were saying that to me. I were, yeah. What now? And he were like, bitch, follow me, come. And I were like, okay, sure, I just come with you. And he were like, and I'm not joking, he were doing this. He were doing this, he walked like this, he were going with his makeup and or gun with this hand. And he were like, just doing this. And I were like, okay, let's follow this kid. I could just ignore him, but I wanted to be nice. I didn't know what to do in Rec Center, so we're going for it. But my friend were like, man, now when he's doing things, I should go to dorm room and invite him here. I should follow up. And I'm like, getting invited a few minutes later from this guy I talked to, because this kid were like, I don't know, hating me for being in territory, which apparently he were owning, which was, well, let me see if I can write that up. So, Rec Center, if we say this is a Rec Center, but like, wait, they should update this. Yeah, they should update this. This is not how Rec Center look like anyways. But, okay. I just realized that this is the same city as this one is. And I also realized that there is existing cities around this place. But like, it doesn't make sense. You see, like, you see this? This is the Rec Royale, this is disco, this is gymnastic, which is dodgeball, etc. And that one actually is around the same area as the park, and you can't see disc golf in park, but it's closer than freaking gymnastic. And dorm room, for some reason, is actually, fact is, the water does not exist there. You see the meters on this? Like, there's a lot of trees, I understand it's water there. Wait, so you mean the waterfall is from this one? Okay, then it makes sense. But like, wait, so you mean that that makes no sense. Because this is the building that's around here, around the park. And if I were seeing this, yeah, true, this is actually orientation building. This is actually in orientation. And if this is park, wouldn't that building be like this building, but like a part of this, but not this, because you see the windows. In the park, you don't see the windows or having this building or this sculpture of building. It's like this one box over that one, but like it's empty here, but it's kept this building, and then duplicated this one on the surface here, and like this place over this house, but like they kept no trees, but like a few couple of those trees around there. And the new construction does make no sense, because it actually built itself. Like, for example, we say Bunky's new place, it was literally there, further away from Rec Center, a freaking mile away. And to not mention the clown. So how did Bunky managed to go to Rec Center? Going through the wall? No, actually getting knowledge of where Rec Center was. Going from Make It to Midnight to Rec Center just to look at the wall, or away from the wall. Just imagine the miles of walk that Bunky did for this. And so the builders that constructed it, wouldn't they been dead? Like, wait a second, what happened to the builders that built the Make It to Midnight carousel? Like, they made the Bunky one, you know. And obviously, why did they construct it if it's a murder clown? So you mean they were forced to do it before they were bunked, and so nobody knew about this like murder clown, etc. until Rachel from this island from this direction got to know about this. This is even further away from, like, you see how long this is? Like, just imagine. So you mean that the police came here, they drove to this, but they managed to get lost in Bunky's castle. And so they have done a little bit of a journey around the park, because there were pastors there. And then there were a lot of poses in here, meaning there must have been here as well, going to park while going to the construction site. And for some reason, I do not see this true, but there's some way there might be true. And obviously the trillz should not be done there. Yeah. But obviously, yeah. I wanna look at this feet. Art. Yeah, I got banned for a false ban of a moderation system. The voice moderation system did this. And I'm not having any speech of what to say, but they're saying that I've been harassing somebody, which I never did, considering I've been called after a B word by a kid, which never told us. Like, he never told his age when somebody asked it, you know, and they were just really just off stage. And obviously, yeah, they did not fix the system. They worster it. You see, the further days before times, I was saying much worse words. For example, I've been saying sexual a lot of times for jokes. And you see, when you get till the point like 3 times, like at least voice moderation, this is what receives from it. And I do not know how long this is like how much it was, but that this is something that I did, which I never did, and reporting me for this and just getting me in dorm for this, this is actually a false ban report. And that the moderation system have this, and for so long, for discrimination. Bro, being toxic is 12 hours. Being toxic, or at least being sexist or so, is pretty much 12 hours or something, or even longer, but still 3 different things at the same time. It sounds like I'm not even done this, because I actually do not do any of this unless hate speech. Hate speech do I do if I want to comment something about the rec room, but this is obviously with a lot of people, and I should be able to put out a topic, an interest of a topic if there need to. There's no actually right to tell something. I don't know what to say, recroom. I mean, I do accept this ban till it comes to like the full body release. I'm fine with it. I mean, I give you the time, but like I sent an appeal to them and I hope they're gonna fix it. But if not, then I'm really upset. Because the only person I knew was that somebody from the chat saying were trillz, one of the few hackers that I apparently have, which is against me because of the betrayals I did against the parkings, because of somebody called Bell Yelly was a little bit of a sneaks, and they called it as an information dealer, and obviously blah blah blah. This thing is actually just made up, I thought, because it's too nice guy. And obviously I try to report all their accounts over and over whenever they try to do like, you know, copycats. And once upon the last chance I got from them, they said it's over for me, and they left me behind. And a few days later, Sticky Crabs, or aka a few hours later, it was actually a few hours, but they showed up days later after the event, because they were like, oh my god, Kanto streamer, or I mean, Sticky Crabs, you were the guy hiring us for the right reason. This guy deserves to be banned. And I'm like, I thought you were killing fucking floor keepers, they were telling once a time floor keepers were taking something that they owned and did have problems with floor keepers. I thought they will deal with it themselves. No. They instead fucking follow it. They followed floor keepers. And I knew something was off. And I felt this time, whole time, I thought this is not like something I wanna play around. And their hard work were really accepted, but this one was taking too long time. And the guy that I wanted to know and show was never coming, so I thought like, why not betray them so I can actually see sticky crabs in pure view. And guess what he said about me? I was such an idiot. A disappointment, he called me. A mistake. Because I betrayed an alliance that fought for my side, and he told it multiple times, because he were like, you fool. It's like over and over again, and I felt like, okay, well, can we just take to the point why you targeting me and such, and just like, bruh. And they were like, continuously. And I actually have a live stream of proof, and actually it's still there. And I'm actually happy that it's still there, and I will play the audio of it. Since it counts as a cyberbully. I never know. When was it happening? I think it was happening here, I believe. Yeah, here. I'm just gonna take a seat. Huh?
We are so disappointed in you right now. I can sleep.
In what way?
For what?
For what?
Because you are the one who have defeated so many enemies the past time. And since you're all alone, we will probably do something about your phone number and stuff.
Yeah?
Because you don't want us to go through the icon and win it too great.
No, I'm not sure.
Why not?
Huh?
So what happened to your wannabe game then?
Because I were with somebody that's pretty much in flower keepers, which they tell is
Well, is that hello?
Belly yelling, yeah. Shout for it.
He's helped us out a lot. He's the one who had actually told us a lot of info about you and everything. He's the one who actually made us as much info as possible, but we actually able to know everything about you. So he's really, so it's really useful to actually have him in team because he's actually a spy as well, but since he would give us so much info about you and everything, even the eyes even knows no idea what I programmed and everything, what they can do and stuff, that wasn't making it so you can have no chance to defeat us. And you have no chance, you're all alone with all.
Yeah, I can.
Because you betrayed your own child, like imagine how dumb that sounds. Like I would never have betrayed Laura Keepers in a whole time life, nobody would betray any gangs just like our family. But you were just stupid or something to understand it.
Because I cared about more than...
Yeah, but he's not even your friend. He's an info detail teller. He's in Flower Keepers, he's helping us. When you call him that for a friend, you don't even know what the friend means though.
Because
I don't think what the friend actually tells your official stuff and leaking them on the dark and the deep web.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing. He's helping us a lot with stuff.
Yeah.
He's the big help in Flower Keepers. Because Bill Yelly have done so much to us and he is so appreciated, so I made him to literally co-leader because he's such a nice person to watch out because he's helping us with women's stuff.
Yeah.
And if you can't even figure out if you think he's your friend, he's not your friend. He is. He's the guy who works with us.
Yeah.
That's about it. And just to let you know, maybe soon in the future you will probably be in prison or in jail because of him. I mean, thanks about him. Basically, you should thank him because of how much info he actually brings to us.
Thank for what?
Because he's a liar to you and everything. Because
everyone lies.
But
everyone do a lie to hide something.
Yeah, but he's the one who actually gave us so much info about you, Adam Stickson. He told us from probably like in that he was like from like us from Scrum. I'm like to my dad. And then it became much stronger because he told me about you. And then I was staying away like into like finding what you were good at. And then that's how I don't actually get you down once and for all soon. And you'll probably be in prison or something like that. I mean, you'll probably enjoy being in prison, right?
Huh?
I think you'll probably enjoy being in prison. I mean, it's pretty easy, like I would probably tell...
For a game?
Yes, I would probably tell Toriel back then some fraud.
Why is you taking on other life's business?
Because she's your mother, and we can actually tell what you have done. And everything. Because
what about the friends?
Lying and everything. You're even lying to your own dad.
Lied?
Yes, you lied to your own king. And you know how pathetic that is.
Lied?
You lied to poor kings. Like your dad that was helping you so much. But since you're all alone right now, you have nobody that can help you. You have no vacation or anything. You're fully empty.
Okay, I wanna actually react to what I'm hearing here. So, Sticky Krabs told that I lied to this alliance. And so, to recap, this so-called Bellielli was Ice Transcrawl's helpers before Ice Transcrawl lost his program because of this so-called Sticky Crab forwards, which then was with 5 different gangs, which to this included Kid Crayus and the main source, Flower Keepers. And for some reason, I've ever not believing in this. Most of the information I was told was they make friends in tea. They're making kids in tea. Kids are playing in the flowers. Such stuff that I would not describe as a sentence of information that would be grateful to use. More older than that, you have to be freaking Oranic, yeah, 21 hours. And obviously, to be honest of, I believe that Sticky Crab Force is the worst hacker I ever met beside trillz. From what I learned from trillz, is that he's been losing a father a few months ago, which then died. But yeah, it was something about Titanic, which didn't look that right, you know. There's lots of different things, and obviously, actually, to be honest of, there's another reason why I betrayed my alliance. There were people in my alliance, in the beginning especially, somebody called, or at least the video called, the Trillz. That video has a proof where a member of them... Oh no, it's an evil. I know it's a villain. Yeah. It's called Evil Laugh or Evil, but it's called a betrayal. But yeah, I just gotta keep this hand over here so I know where I started it. So yeah, so I can organize myself where it is in place. Okay, so I wanna listen to the situation of Minty, because I plan to public a room.
Okay.
Yes, I did. Was the one. I don't really speak Spanish, Sally.
Oh my god, we both got VRs. And we're so
yeah.
excited. And we're tubes. I have a VRs, yes, I know. It's different. And now it's Scream Mode.
Yeah, it's different, definitely.
No more gift card.
It's definitely different. But I gotta say, Scream Mode is
Yeah.
quite better. Swedish and English, I believe. And some language to have learned, try to learn a little bit, but yeah. And I can already tell that. Good on you, mate. Cloud.
I'm sorry, I'm not going to switch
Cloud
to Scream Mode
series.
anymore. But if my VRs died, I might have switched to Scream Mode.
Cloud.
Cloud is Trill's name.
There's
I
no
can build a
reason
house
we can't.
cube only. You know, both of you doing that?
Yeah. I pretty much
What is
thought
it?
that I should like be like cooperating or collabing with trillz or make friends with trillz, but I guess I gotta change plans. But
I know how
Minty, you
to
haven't explained why
switch
you
stuff
blocked me. And I already know that you were banned because I received from coach the report has been done. Because I saw you just switch to a profile that was having nudity in it. And I don't know really what went into me, and I just did what I had to do, because in game you can't have an SOE profile pitch or NVW because you were being mean. Well, what was the one comment that you said about dino legs, and that you said you couldn't even be nerfed by it because you left because of the fucking look of the Suna? I'm not joking. I'm not joking. Am I
Are
serious?
you talking to me, or are you talking to that guy that called us looks like green?
Nah, it's not him. I talk about this. This one. This one he called comment out. Called out commentant.
Oh yeah, I remember this. When you say you got
Dino legs.
blocked by Mitties, I
Yeah,
believe.
and he's in the
Or
chat.
for Boop the Floof. That's all I know.
Boop the Floof was the past name. And he's now Minty. Because he's
And
first
I
name
can't hear you.
and then
What's
Lux.
wrong with voice? Is this a bug?
Oh my god. Well, I don't know. Jag tror att jag mår bra. Vad är din användare? Min användare username är Mr. Textry. With 723 subs. But I don't know really what to explain this to. A clear reason, but I don't know really why I hide the voice, and he's like, now Minty's just quiet. I don't know really what happened. So you being the jerk that got me banned.
Someone use your name,
You call me a jerk. I did the right. You can't have... What did you think of? What did you think of? I heard Shad Furry telling things. One of the friends that you're being used when you wanted parts.
No.
You changed it. Yeah, you changed it. And I were like, oh, it's NSW there. Boobs with nipples. And then I just went to there and just... Okay, so let me explain. The thing is, when I were doing the document, I felt very off, and I guess I had to move on. I felt till a few days later I saw him changing profile pitch because I were absolutely a very breakdown person and just, as usual, try to look through them, what they do while I'm being most of the days. And then noticing somebody that I don't even know the age of being in a profile, they just speak NSWW things. And I see things that is kind of clear that there's parts of people that have made him parts, including inside of the new parts that he makes. And those are including some parts that I did not want him to use, but still uses. Even though I should not say that often.
And you still blocked by the guys that you met for a very long time, so...
I mean...
When did I say that? That actually is a good sentence. I actually love that. That one do I wanna have when I public the room. Because I can't even find out the meaning.
Because I got to know that Chad Furry's friend was one of them that made it.
Okay, well...
I felt this was enough to make an argument with that cloud FN trying to just being the jerk. I would... This person. Minty, do you recognize this person? Because apparently this person was the one that made the cut for you. That he told.
Oh no,
I wrote in all note. All in note. I'm pretty much a devil. But I don't know really. So beside that, I do believe that Cloud FN trying to just being the yerk. I would not say I'm the yerk here. Both of us is being idiots. Minty and I is idiots because we both fighting for no fucking reason, but he took it too offendedly that I got a little bit triggered and felt this was enough to make an argument about. And I'm not really want to be offensive or yerk, but to be a true man, I'm worried about the one that's doing the NSW for you. Because when I look at your profile and photos, Minty.
And to not being lying, Belly Yelly have another like this 13 years old doing NSVW things. What is wrong with people using 13 years old for their creativity and skills? I remember my skills being extremely well at 13. I could like build anything without me feeling tired. I remember the hype I had. That's why I created wall, soft wall, without an inch of unsucceed and struggle. But you see, nowadays I do always new projects, and that's kinda clear of a change. But okay.
Fine. A little bit. Just a little bit decent. I just looked here and, you know, when I were banning you by accident, I got banned in his all rooms. Like, I can't even visit them. And then I scrolled down and just saw this. Can you explain to me? That is absolutely something that you might see as an ABW. Tentacles as including. But the only thing is, I have sent request to this greater bad guy.
which he never accepts because apparently he just spends time to you, but I guess he's been told to not accept it. Or either he just don't want to accept any open request, like randomly. Because I'm worried about that the 18 plus Minty is maybe something that he had to worry about being age restricted to things that might be going to a situation there. Things can go much more rougher than just 4 days ban.
Oh, I know how to fly is double click A.
So how's you going, Yins? I forgot to say that I'm very grammatical. Why? Damn. I did expect Minty and Cloud to come at the same time. That did I expect. But to expect Cloud to being now the one, I don't know. It's just quite unimpressive.
Well, I'll keep a make a pen. Winston.
Well,
I hope if y'all doesn't run out of batteries because I'll be sad.
So let's just be chill.
Yeah, let's be chill, Sam.
Because
I think playing this paper will be hard.
My heart is beating. Stress.
Because of what?
Things I have to deal with. It's like always. It's always
now
somebody
I'm going to delete you. No, just kidding.
And I think I already know one glitch that I want to talk about. And I don't know really if they patched the glitch with, you know that glitch that I get FPS going down because of animations in Conquest and so? Trillz have gotten raw data system gears. Well, it's a big new that he gets the 2016 shirts and stuff, and that it going to the game's safe data. But I believe that he can't do it with any item now, meaning that Trillz now is illegally... If the Rec Room knows this, then that would be great, but we still don't know what kind of app he uses. Because if we know the app he uses, then we can let Rec Room to ban it. That is the only way to get it off from his hands. Besides, banning him is not going to help because another person of his entire list will take the place if Trillz gets banned from the system entirely. And I'm not scared, because I know some conducts there. There might be conducts following it, yes. And your space.
You know what hackers can do?
Hack things, ruin things for people, experience.
No. I'll tell you. No, I'll tell you. Shush. Hackers can change Rec Room default shirt to raw data, sir.
Oh, I wonder when Trillz will do that. It would sound kind of crazy if he did that. I mean, it would be great if Trillz did that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, damn.
That'll be real.
That is somebody that I don't even know. Should I invite them? They have a Rec Room, Lapis. I can't invite them. Weird. It's the own old version.
What if they have no shirt on it?
Oh,
it will look like
never mind. They sent a request. I hope it is Trillz because I would like to talk to him in front of face. So we both gonna talk to Trillz. Okay, so hello.
Oh, how's it going?
Oh, you're not Trillz. I'm going fine.
What? Where is it?
I don't know. So, where did you find me? To be exact, yes.
Oh my god. Alright, well, I got this rubber
I got this rope bear right here, so I just talk like this. I'm a different person, you know. It's just me with another voice. It's just me speaking like this. Actually, I'm not trillz, so you know, I'm not him. And I'm like, okay, sure you can tell. Why are you hiding? Oh, fuck. Oh my god. Fucking... Where is my auto ban? Ah. Where? I'm so low. Okay. I wanna look at the videos with me acting out when I'm being banned. Yeah, for sure. Sure, nobody actually asked that, but sure. Sure, we should look at that. You never know what to do. Oh, I remember those times. Oh. Oh. You were there talking about this.
Okay, so how many days is this away? This is like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28 contents away.
Is it lips or is it the ones over the face? Is it lips? Yeah, I guess. Yeah. So yeah, huge everything.
Oh. I remember this from Minty. He even wrote the one.
I hope you can subscribe.
This one deserved it to have 400 views, but it instead got 300 views. And same with the one first time ever having my fun with him. That's also the date there I changed my content to be a little bit of a switch. And then there were 2 people that were also starting to chase me around, calling me Predicator. That was hectic to deal with. Because, well, most people knew about my age before they even showed up, that's for sure. But just that there were the ones showing up and just like banging for it. And then once they did, they were backstabbing me. And Minty, which was the 2 that was actually doing it along with each other. So yeah, let me hear about let me see if I can find that. I mean, it's been a long while. There's a lot of content here. And I remember when I were banned from the Minty a while ago, first time. It just... I've been banned by Minty 3 times. And from Bonnie it is 2 times. From Grim it is 5 times. And the highest one on the list is probably Grim. But Minty in recroom. Minty is the one that mostly have blocked me the most in recroom. From all attempts of trying 3 times in same year. Because I actually have a date when this started. So the start of this so-called sex was around, let me see if I can find this little present. I mean, this present is a little bit of a saving gift out of it. Yeah, 11th July 2022. And yeah.
Probably the best thing about your suit, because your suit's kind of shit. I'm sorry to sound like an asshole, but your suit isn't the greatest. Don't take that too personally.
I don't take it personally. But thanks for reminding me that
But your beans are probably the best thing about you. They're so adorable looking.
Yeah.
Okay, show me your beans. Show the beans. Show the stream the beans.
So the question is why I'm hiding them. I don't know either. Like, it's been...
Show the beans. Spill the beans.
He said,
I demand beans.
he said steal the beans.
They're so cute. Can I quit this? I want this to be a quit. How adorable you are. Yes.
And then he acted out, you see, you heard him saying steal the beans. Guess what he wanted after those beans? Attention from people, because he saw the personal buffs as a good use to make people want to make fan art of him. This is called fan art conception copyright using translation. It's obviously a loop. So obviously we say, for example, there's a guy making you a little bit of a part. He uses the part, you gets unblocked or blocked he still used the part, he find another one that makes that part better, and so it goes over and over again. That's how Minty improved Tsuna. And that's the worst way to improve Yasuna. It's not only just illegal because you break the conduct of claiming things, he blamed it on people that wasn't even doing anything. He were putting them in focus, putting them in stress, and then he forced them to do things. And I do not have Gorilla Tag, I'm a peaceful player. So I'm just... Okay, let's see.
I think it's because of that I have to like hold my arms like, you know, like out in real life, and it kind of like, it's like a muscle workout, which is kind of like, I mean, I can just do like this, but the thing is,
This probably should be my first video clip if I can get this right.
Okay, I wanna go to the hump part of this. I wanna go to the hump part of this. This is gonna be really often. I don't know. Oh, there it is. Oh god.
Next time, fake. This is where everything is fake.
so what should I do?
Whatever you want to do.
I mean, we both recording, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we both will get cut for doing it.
Oh well.
Yeah, like, so it's because...
Noel?
Spanish.
I'm just hanging out with you. So I'm just hanging out with you.
Should I just do?
I mean, I want it.
At least it is me breathing. I thought I were mourning. Well, this was actually the first ERP I were doing with him, but he were defaulted. Because he blamed me after it. He stole one of my parts, he published the part without my permission or submission. He did not crater or credit me for it. And that's out of friendship. He's belonged to the street. What is that fucking humping sound? It sounds like somebody being sleeping. Just like just like that fucking sound. Mourning like that. Sleep. If he's so sleepy, why consider going with me? He were every day staying up late because he wanted to have you know what I mean. And he did this with my friend, my other friend, and they were splitting. And guess who that made this? Minty. And guess who that had to bring them back to not being split away? me. I were the one starting this. Yes, I know, but let me explain. I had something called paw fetish. Once a time I told this to Minty, and you know, as a normal person do, you might think there might be interested to have kinks and interested to have things going, you know. And what Minty were saying or going for was making him interested of doing things. And this was when he was 17. And you thought Fluffy VR were the worst. I actually seen him in War Game with me in it. And you think I'm lying? He did not speak with his voice. And guess why? Because they were not ready to. But he showed up in my streams anyways. And we were best friends for sure. And once upon a time, things split. And things split. And I turned really insane. So insane I started to change my mind. Going for, you know what I did. Kinks. Okay, well that's a great explain. Well, couldn't you just explain a simple story instead of taking Fluffy VR in glasses? No. Because he's not the one that actually wanted me to do it. Fact is, I had this in my kinks list, and you know, for a basic furry, paw fetish is very known. Mouth and feet is pretty known. Mouth or feet. Blowjob or feet job, obviously. Those two are two of the few famous kinks among people. But blowjob is more popular with around the normal comments. But the talents of feet were another starry little Chinese tolling up, just bringing up some toes in there. Yeah, it's not Chinese going up here. You know, those were not good. It wasn't a Chinese telling me this. It was a furry. A furry that explained something about paw beans. And I were wondering, how do paw beans look like? I know my animal fucking cats are having such things, but what about furries? And I looked at them. They were cute. They were soft. They were squishing. They were bulging. They were squetch like a fucking palm hand. And like skin, they look like there's some part of it. Hello. So today's video, I have been banned for a false report of being a discriminal, harshing and hate-speeching guy, which I were never. I were told to be talking to a guy with a very bad speech of an introduction and call me out of a B word, obviously explainably in the beginning of the stream. And right now, at the moment, I'm just really have sent this code to them, hoping that they're understanding. And then once upon that, a few minutes later, at least an hour or a few minutes, somebody told from the hack groups I'm in, or the one that actually against me right now for some reason, they were doing it. They were hacking into the rec center moderation system. They were hellic fucking it up, changing who the player that's gonna be getting the punishment, because there were a kid calling me the B word multiple times. There were absolutely no caring about what people asked them to not do, and they were continuously saying fuck off to people for no reason, and they did nothing. Which you can foretell, say they should tell what their age is, but no, they told B word. And they looked at me every time they said it. And so they shared a little bit of their water over my face. I were not hydrated by that. I were confused. And so I kept on like, okay, let's just have fun for at least. And let this kid have fun with me some sort of way. And I were going with him, and he were going like this, and I were like, okay, this is a hilarious way to walk. And I'm like, okay, what you gonna do with the water right now? He gave me some water. I took the water, and I were like, what am I gonna do this? And he's giving me a second water, and I'm already saying to myself, drink it. I did drink my water, and while he did take a third one, he were looking at me doing this, and then said, bitch, throw this at me. And then pointed the golden confetti gun at me. Then he said, come again, walked away like a goofy ass kid again, just this way always, but crouching with the gun still holding it in his hands, just like this. And he just like, we are having an adventure, we are having an adventure, yearny, 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 bitch. And I'm like, okay, here I come. And he went to the projector, he went to the rec center, water machine. I actually forgot the gift boxes. It could help me. I could been saved by the gift boxes. Forsaken God. If somebody could demind me right now, that would be nice. I don't know if I got deminded. I'm speechless. Because they might have patched that glitch once a time ago, was when somebody were messing with me. They were making me able to use the watch menu while being banned in dorm room, and I were acting out like a goofy guy. Like, I remember my behaviors. It was hilarious to watch. And I want to watch those things as well, but like, my question is if I should. I want to review them, I want to look at them, I want to literally have fun to watch. At the same time, I'm being banned absolutely for no reason, you know. Those two were also kind of a clearance of being a false ban as well. I remember this song. I wanna play this song. Come on, please play. Please. I wanna play the music. It's weird. It doesn't show the avatar of the who's owning this video. Lol. I'm just gonna reload YouTube, I guess. Let me do that. But then I gotta need to scroll down again, you know. It's gonna be a little bit annoying, but it's obviously for Wolfie catch. Because I got the reason to. So let's see if I can find what I'm searching right now. Which I might not do. Because I'm a little bit way down right now. Oh wait, I actually found the one I'm banned. Oh yeah, let's go. When was I banned? There.
It's a behavior. What the fuck have I done? I sent the proof that there was a girl stalking me yesterday doing that really sexual thing. Yeah. And apparently I can't do the invasion. I have 3 days till invasion is gone. And look how many days. They ruin it. Yeah. So now I can't get the galaxy suit that I planned to collect today. I was apparently willing to get home for this. But not for this. And I'm really disappointed.
Yeah. So this ban was during the invasion. It was 3 days remaining till the invasion was gone, and it was the invasion including the galaxy sword, which you know the reserve tokens. What's the shame of that, right? Well, the difference is I could afford it, but for some reason Recroom did not let me buy it when I left the room. And this disappointingly meant that I could not receive the item because I could not go in there and buy it again. And what happens then? Somebody called Gonyins or somebody called Trillz were doing this. And I started my stream as always.
The door's gone, by the way, so you can't go to Rixender. You can't go out of this. But my question is, what can you do if you can't do that stuff? Well, it's, well, I can still do some stuff here. Like, I have this, for example.
What?
And then I can play a little bit with this, but mostly the only thing that is disturbing is that this one can't be removed.
Oh.
And I can't use Makeup Pen. I can't use Makeup Pen, I can't use watch menus, I can't use photos. Okay. Why can't you play for 3 days, by the way? And why can't you play?
Oh, I actually had the Batman bucket. Oh, look.
But I don't know really what happens if anyone shares me. I mean, if anyone can try some, like invites or something. I don't know if that's gonna work. I don't think so. But apparently this is how it looks. I don't know really if shares will kind of be sent if this happens.
Oh, wait.
Well, wait, what? Your dad took your
Wait, what? Wait. How does it look like? Of level of reports. Oh, wait, let me key. Oh, the mother assistant have defined this account in one of the contacts and has modified the kits to recroom content and features. Please review the violence below. I have reviewed them, but obviously this is false. And I should actually go to... I'm gonna go there. I'm gonna see if I can do that. I'm actually gonna do that. I'm gonna see what I can do. If it's actually useful, you know. I'm just gonna go to the, you know, the help recroom center button and see if it's useful. Which I think it probably isn't. Yeah, it isn't. It's pretty much just letting you go to submit the, you know. Yeah, so it's pretty much just of a bad one to use. But I know one thing I can do. You know that you can't log out or so, but like you can still like change the hour of the game. Like, for example... We say, for example, we go 1 hour back in time. Like this. Like this. So you see the messages. Jesus Christ. God. Oh God. Okay, well, that's gonna be a problem. Yeah, that's gonna be a problem. Unless hello, where's you been? I think I'm gonna do it with a TV. I'm actually voice banned in Rec Room, so pretty much it's useless to do anything in here today. But I'll let you speak. Wait, I just changed it my... Oh, bossy as fuck. Oh. I'm actually about to pee myself. I need to go to the toilet. Oh no. Full body's gonna release, but I'm banned for 24 hours. How could they? How dare you, Recrum? How dare you? Ever merm. Our merm. Love you too. I think I'm gonna play Gorn. So guys, please sub for disrespections, but like seriously, I swear, tomorrow I will take my savage of what trillz did, and for sure I'm gonna block trillz from being even in my channel. From the first shake, why did I even let him to speak? And second of all, I should never let him, since I know about that. So what I should do instead is to going back to the... oh, yeah, that's gonna be impossible. So you know what I'm gonna do. Click on the link with his shared user, and I'm like, oh yeah baby, let's get them off this platform. And I'm like, fuck yeah, whoo, we got that hacker out, but he's still gonna stalk me. Yeah, for sure. Well, this is ban, and this is R9, and out of nowhere this could have happened. Why retorting like this? Okay, I'm actually gonna leave, but thanks for watching. I'm gonna do Gorn for 30 minutes.